Cold start. What's up guys, good morning and welcome back to the channel. Now this is my first upload in a long time, but it's great to be back. I've been very busy. Hopefully we can get into a regular upload schedule and I can stay consistent, but we are introducing a new vehicle to the channel today, and we still, as usual, have the OBS Chevy, which will be sticking around. We'll do some modifications to that coming up soon, but this is the new car. This is the one we're talking about today, covered up in the garage. I'm gonna introduce it, go over some of the things I've done to it, and then maybe some modifications that are coming in the future. So let's go ahead and get right into the video. All right guys, so as you can see behind me, the sun is out, the weather is perfect for filming, but we are gonna keep this inside because it's a little windy and I don't wanna deal with the wind noise. But that being said, here is the new car for the channel. Alright guys, so here she is. This is my 2006 C6 Chevrolet Corvette. Now this is prior to the introduction of the Grand Sport. So this is the 2LT, which they had the 2LT and the 3LT. 3LT was the most luxurious option. I think it came with the touchscreen and the optional Z51 performance suspension package. This one doesn't have that. However, all the power is the same there. We have 400 horsepower, 400 pound-feet of torque. Now, first off, guys, I want to touch on some of the options that I opted for when searching for this vehicle. First off, the Monterey red color, which is absolutely beautiful. This is the color I would have chosen if I could have bought it straight from the factory, but I was lucky enough to find this only a couple hundred miles away from my house. This is a $750 color option for that year. It wasn't one of their standard options. Next up is the Targa Top, which I did not want a convertible. I had to have the Targa Top, which, as you all know, is just the removable top. It's a semi-convertible. I would say it's probably more similar to T-tops, but we all know about that. I still just wanted to state that. I can't say enough how much I preferred that over the convertible. Next up, moving on to the inside of the car, I opted, obviously, for the 6-speed manual, which is a must-have if you're going to purchase this type of car. I don't know why you would choose otherwise, unless maybe you're old and you don't prefer to do the shifting with the clutch because it hurts your knee. So you got to watch out for that arthritis. So next up, I want to cover all of the modifications that I've made to it already, starting first off, obviously, with the newer style C7 Z06 wheels. These are aftermarket. I did not purchase them OEM. However, you know, they're Very good quality, very good price. As you can see on the inside there, I would definitely consider in the future upgrading my rotors. There's a little corrosion on there from the previous owner. Since I've bought this car, this thing has not seen rain but maybe twice when I was caught in it accidentally, and it definitely doesn't go out with weather like this. So obviously in the future, that's a very cheap upgrade. I think $400 or $500 will get you a new set of slotted and drilled rotors. Now also in the future, I would consider upgrading the calipers. While I had this all taken apart, if I was going to do the rotors, I might as well do the calipers as well. I'd have them powder coated possibly if I could decide on a color that would complement this Monterey red. But as for now, the calipers are in good shape, so we will leave them stock gray. All right, so next up, moving under the hood, which is already unlatched because I have the battery tender sitting on this car all winter while it sits dormant due to the weather. I have a K&N cold air intake, which manufacturer states should add around 10 horsepower for a reasonable price. I think it's reasonably priced for the brand. It's about $400, maybe a little more. I can't remember exactly what I paid for it, but that's all we've done to the engine. Other than that, she's fully stock. However, in the back, we do have an axle back SLP exhaust system that I had installed. I purchased that, which was around $700 or $800 plus installation. Now the tips I painted black to kind of go along with the theme that we have rolling here, which is red on black. Now what I will do is I'll have a separate upload, which will be the before and after exhaust, so that you guys can get a good understanding of what the SLP exhaust sounds like. It's a night and day difference. It won't be a cold start because the car was already warm when I took the video, but it is a huge difference. The SLP sounds very good, as you guys could already hear in an earlier portion of this video. All right, guys, so that is all that I have for you guys today as far as this car goes. Hopefully the weather changes here soon and we can break this thing out and play with it a little bit. That's all the modifications I've done to it. Hopefully there's some of those coming in the future as well. I've got a few ideas already. I think we can add a little more power and definitely add a little more sound, which I think is definitely necessary for this car. But other than that, it's been a phenomenal ownership experience, and we can dive a little bit more into that in future uploads, as I said before. But that's the introduction of the C6 today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.